What is going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Last time we left off, we were about to head over to Goreheart and see what's going on. So let's take a little stroll here. Gonna get some more lore today. Look, it's me.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
Or is he?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Let's try it.
I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is. You're the one. And
It's
that
me.
means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Well, hello, Chihuahua. How art thou today? He's gonna gut me. That's not very nice. Got him. It's just that easy. Oh, we got more boys. Oh god, they're already here. Alright, so when our fate meter is full, we can use Reckoning mode. Reckoning mode will greatly increase your speed and attack power and lasts until your fate meter runs out, or you fate shift an enemy. What's fate shifting? We're about to find out here. So you can basically, it slows down time. It's similar to a bullet time. And that dude's taken out. And we hit this guy here. And then move near an unraveling enemy and press the X button to perform a fate shift. This uses the remaining fate energy and destroys all unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. So all those dudes we just hit that had like a little bit of slivers of life, they are unraveling. It means they are dying. We're gonna do it right here. And we're executing him, and if we smash the button on screen, we get additional XP. 75% additional XP for the fight. So as you can see, we got 80 XP there now.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that.
Good job, Call of Duty.
You changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
Skill.
You just... Fate
Just
is the
did!
will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come
I'm
here.
mad.
I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Gee, thanks, dude. Alright.
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
My guy gets gnomes, dude. Alright,
You're
show me my
nervous.
fate.
Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just...
He drunk.
missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Alright. So he tried to read my fate. Turns out, nothing. So I get to kind of choose. This is like a fate screen, right? And let me Let me choke and die, apparently. let me take a look here real quick and just see. I've got about 3 different screens, right? So I've got the Elgato screen, which is this one, and the YouTube recording screen, which is this one. We also have a PC screen, which is this one. Hi, you might notice this from Hades. But I was trying to see, I'm like, can I move the cam to be in a better location? Let me turn on my fan here as well. Trying to think about it. I'm gonna leave it here for the time being. I will get rid of it for a moment so that you can see the screen though. And then when we get back, I'll try and put it in maybe a better spot, maybe on the right hand of the screen. This is basically your fate screen, your destiny screen. So you get to choose kind of where you want to put focus, we'll say. Right? So Fateless 1 is what we currently are. Your fate is blank. And then what currently we can choose between Acolyte, Brawler, and Rogue. And they kind of show where you're going to progress, right? So typically I will go with Brawler. It gives us 20% block efficiency and 15% increased melee damage. It's just a bonus for us, right? As we get later in, if we get into more might here, you know, we have Fighter, Soldier, Warrior, Conqueror, and Warlord. And that basically, it just gives you additional percentages and points. You need 109 might to unlock this. You can also do combined ones. So if you want to do a hybrid build of like might and finesse, let's say, it could be Blade Master. And then you can do kind of a triple unlocking, which requires 37 points in each. A Universalist that is an expert of all forms of combat. Early on, I think it is almost always the right choice to choose Brawler no matter what you're doing. Because you're going to be using primarily melee damage with a lot of your early weapons, and having block efficiency is incredible for taking reduced damage. Rogue can be okay because you're going to get a little bit of damage resist, but it requires you to play very stealthily and use a lot of dodging. And Acolyte is kind of useless for quite a while because even at the 10% mana cost reduction, mana costs are not a big issue in the early game. And the cooldown on the abilities is what's going to be more important. So I'm going to select Brawler. I'm going to turn our face cam back on here. Hello, welcome back. And we'll ask him what he saw.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
How rude.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Very good. Alright, and we don't need to ask that. So we're going to continue on our journey here. I do feel like my camera is a little... well, I guess it's actually not bad on TV. Looking at OBS, it feels very tiny. But I am going to just, like, super quickly just change our field of view just down a little bit here. And that's probably fine. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. So now we have, this is a Dalentarth stone. We'll go ahead and figure this. They're lore stones.
In halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Cool, so it looks like it does play in menus now. I don't believe it did in the original release of the game, which was always frustrating. But we do have a headpiece now, which is kind of nice. And I think we're still wearing That's the armor that we have access to, and the one shield. Okay. So we did pick up a bunch of different stuff here. Our secondary is currently set to the staff. I think the staff is probably fine to hold on to for now. And yeah, that's a lore stone. It gives you some lore about the world. We probably will not be listening to all of them because there are quite a few. Can also collect regents around the world. This is going to be a lot of explanation here in the next couple of minutes, but these are items used for crafting, basically. The easiest way to collect them is if you're literally just running by, you can just quickly hit the X button as you run next to it, and you'll collect it. You don't have to pay any attention. And this is the lovely town of Gorehart.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
So we're probably going to pick up the game a little bit here. I'm not going to listen to every bit of dialogue. But in character cutscenes where someone is talking to me and I have dialogue options to choose from, I will go ahead and try to read them. So there's a little bit more congruentness, you know? Can't think of the word. Cohesiveness we'll go with. And it flows a little bit better. So let's talk to this lad here.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
What happened
It
here?
appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
So now you have the option. I'd like to help her. She seems like she's in a rough spot.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. Hope you stay in town.
So, quite a bit of things that we're gonna have to do here. I am gonna start by completing. This is like your starting bridge quest, right? This is while Agarth is helping wounded. You take care of this. You come back and you kind of continue along the main plot. Wow, I am very surprised here by the differences in how this area looks. Once we get kind of outside of Gorehart and start reaching like Feylands, my knowledge of the game just slowly starts to dwindle minute by minute. But this is all very fresh stuff to me. I think you're usually attacked by boggarts here, if I remember correctly. Oh, we got a brownie. Little evil things. Alright. And there you go. You can see now we can loot the corpse here. He's got some leather gloves. Yeah, I think this used to just be like a nice sunny area pretty much across the board in the original release. So you have to bear with me a little bit as I've not played the remaster until now. So it's all a learning experience for me when it comes to some of the graphics. Hello, Boggart. Hello, I'm here to help you, lady. I don't know why you're having so much trouble with a couple boggarts, but... Boink, boink. All done.
What is it?
Are you good now?
Finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze.
What is up with her
There's
face?
need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here.
South.
Clever and strong, I
Okay.
see. It's as I said. We're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere.
Camped beyond Ettenmere.
Fine.
I believe that's the DLC stuff. No, so she must be a just an NPC that helps out with that. Hello, sir.
Two Legs, please help me. Other Two Legs are cruel. They will not help. No, I am cast.
This is pretty bad. What's going on, pal?
Me. Many think I am just another Two Legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this shape by evil sprites as some cruel game. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back.
This is awful.
Sprites are near. Even now I smell them, but I cannot.
What's up with his eyes?
Transform. Will you help, Two Legs?
Help, Two Legs. Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Two Legs, but the task will not be easy. I need water from a magic well, guarded by the sprites that cursed me. Be warned, the sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood, and from that they draw their power.
All right. Fair enough.
Return swiftly.
I think actually...
Found the well, Two Legs?
No, I think he has to tell me.
Sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north.
We're gonna skip that. Okay. So that should give us a good indication of where we're supposed to go. Let me, obviously I don't want map. Alright, fair enough. This is as loud as it gets, so hopefully it sounds good enough. Played with a lot of the settings after the last one, so. And here we have a sprite. I think we... Oh, man, these sprites are weak as shit. Okay, they hurt. I lied. Holy shit. Alright, fair enough. I think we just get in there, honestly. Fuck this. Okay, we got the one. Got out of the way of that one. And honestly, I think we just hit staff here for a minute. Jesus. I was gonna say, I thought that the sprites... I remember getting absolutely dumpstered by the early sprites. If we could just take out them one by one... Well, I'm not really too concerned about having to heal. Alright, and now we knock you down, and we can just beat you with the staff. The staves are OP. Alright. Boy, that was not very fun, was it? 53 gold there. I thought we had a detect hidden here, but I must be losing my mind. No, there's nothing there? Okay, fair enough. So yeah, there was just a group of sprites, I guess. Not totally equipped to handle them yet, to be honest with you. So I want to take care of the initial quests, and then we can kind of open up what we want to do a little bit more. It feels like a lot of the balancing has kind of been tweaked around a little bit. Alright, could you all stop? Brownie, please, sir. 10 gold from our detect hidden skill. That's fair enough. This interactable. Some simple bindings. I mean, we'll take it, though it's not very helpful. Alright. So let's go back down. You kind of got to stay... Oh. Very easy. We got to dispel statue. Let's go ahead and try it. So I'll show you how the spell works. So you basically have to line up. You'll have a marking go around, right? So press X when the cursor is above the glyph to break it. Glyphs will reseal themselves after time. Miss and all glyphs will reset. Some glyphs reseal faster than others. Be careful in order to break them. Break all the glyphs to dispel the ward. So you can see right here, it shows you how fast until they do it, right? So this is a tier 2, it's going to be a little bit faster. So you want to go just like that. And we can now go ahead and... Oh, still locked, sorry. Sometimes if you dispel them, they still hadn't require like keys or items to open. And we are off this way. There's a lot of, like, the Red Legion guys usually aren't very, like, there's not a ton of them. That was really unfortunate, too, that he hit me there. Alright. You're all taken care of. Get no loot for me, unfortunately. But we'll make our way down this road. Alright, and you can see the colors above their heads, right? So these brownies are orange. That means, I believe orange is higher level, but within reason, right? So you have, like... You have your standard enemies that are maybe, like, white. Or, I can't remember now. I'd have to see one. But you basically have, like, gray, green, orange, and red, I think. And it's really just how close they are in level to you and if you can beat them. So if we run into, like, there's a couple characters called Threshes. If we run into a Thresh, we really are just dead. Plain and simple. I do like their little dive rolls. Alright, so that one's taken care of. And that one. Alright, so we're done there with them. You basically just want to kind of rush a couple of levels when you can. We are going to get a new shield here, I believe. We can check our overturned cart as well. Had a lot of stuff. Most of it is probably going to be sell stuff early. I do like having a map button. And let's take a look. These are robes. So we got some new gloves. Oh, we don't have enough finesse for the gloves. Some, this has an armor slot, really. Very nice. Some stuff does require certain skill points to wield. We have a lore stone here. I think these still give XP, right? Yeah. So we got XP there.
Of thoughts twist to the soul. As the fire renews the field, the birthing labors produce the foal. As the mantis climbs to his mate, the heart outstretched to her fair hand. As the hunter kills its prey,
that's fair.
Beside this hill he crafts from sand.
Alright. And there's that. Yeah, okay, so the white text here are just enemies within your level range. Oh my god. And I'm not actually sure how close I am to our waypoint as well. You are in aggressive mode running, assaulting a civilian. Okay. You've disabled aggressive mode. Characters won't forgive your crimes immediately, though. You may need to I don't remember ever using that, to be honest with you. That was a weird camera glitch there. We're just gonna keep trying to back dodge here. We do have, oh no. You have contracted a disease. To be cured, either visit a healer or drink a cure disease potion. All current effects are presented by an icon in the upper right of the screen. So yeah, disease or curses, all that kind of stuff are horrible. You basically have to visit somebody and pay to have them removed. Holy shit, please stop. So we'll take everything here. And I'm trying to, is this the one? I think this, I thought we took tick damage over time, but maybe I'm incorrect. Let's just approach up here. At least get a new location discovered. Okay. So this is Didden Hill. You are now able to fast travel. So if you'd like to fast, so we have to just discover a second place basically to make sure that we can do our fast traveling. I actually don't see, like, there's Arden's hut. There's Goreheart. We are all the way over here. We have really made this, the primary areas you hang out right now are Ettenmere, Webwood, and Yolvan. But you can see, I mean, the map is quite large. And this is obviously one of the DLC areas. I think we actually want to, for the time being, I think we travel back to Goreheart. Momentarily. Buy some heals and all that good kind of stuff. Let me take a look and see at my status. Or we have blood plague. So you've contracted a disease. Find a healer or drink a purification potion to cure yourself. So we lose 30% of our damage resist. And then obviously we have Theoden's Blessing. Okay. Interesting. And that's where that is. We also have moves, right? So every time we put points into a lot of these, like the skill trees, we get additional attacks and stuff. So this is basically attack, pause, attack. Square, and then an uppercut. And we can also Comet Strike, which is like a charge attack. So, like that right there. And then we also have, hit, and then upswing. So, quite interesting stuff we've got there. Let me head over into the Goreheart Inn. We'll see. I don't think I have a whole lot of gold, but you do. I am very pleased that you get additional gold now from Detect Hidden.
Come on over.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn.
Fair.
Some
Tell me
may
about it.
try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin and a commendation to join.
You said that already, yes.
Right.
Okay.
Then.
So let me go ahead and take a look at the map here. You see, it's currently it does not show all quest objectives, right? So we're gonna look at because it's not, we have no active quest. Or actually, I guess this is our active quest. So we want this to be our active quest, right? So it shows it there on the map like that. If we go back into quest and do the commendation, does it show me? Now it shows me. So you have to go in and select it. It currently, at least, does not auto assign. So find the spirits well, talk to Aerie the Fae, and travel to Goreheart. I've done that. This is actually the other thing I want to get into while we're here before we go do anything else. Oh, and I'm also noticing this is no longer something that you have to do. I guess in the other game you had to do the one where you spoke about the Fae woman first, and then you were then able to travel to do the main quest game and the main quest. I guess you can just do that right away now. So, we'll probably do this one first, and then I honestly like doing any of the faction quests because a lot of the times you can get like good, you can get loot or just extra work and stuff from the faction quests, so I do like to do that. And are you the one that can heal me? Obviously, I don't want to do this.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
Both. So this character provides services. You can press triangle to enter their service menu. So it's going to cost 270 to get rid of our disease, 92 for a full heal, and increases your max health by 10% for a certain duration. She can also lift curses if we have them. Curses are fucking horrible half the time. We don't want that. So we're going to cure disease for a ridiculous amount of money. And we have disease immunity for something probably like 2 minutes, I guess. But I don't actually know the exact time.
It's busy today. Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't...
Alright, and I'm gonna check her shop. I'm gonna ignore some of like the NPC characters that just buy and sell stuff. So she sells weapons, right? I believe you can just straight up compare them, see their damage output and all that kind of stuff, and what else they apply. A lot of them are hella expensive and typically not worth it. Although early on, some of the cheaper ones, like Birch Staff, 16 damage and apply some ice. Super not worth it, even though it's affordable, it's 400. A lot of the other stuff they sell, if you ended up coming across a ton of coin, let's look at this one right here, obviously, right? 21 fire damage, 39 damage output, requires level 3. So as soon as we leveled up, we could use it, and it's a super hard carry weapon, but it's so expensive. Also, if you hit R2, you can go over to her cell, and you can sell all the stuff you have here. So I'm gonna sell these. We'll sell the robes. I believe, yeah, I know they patched the old game to not put up stuff that was currently equipped, but when the game came out, you could sell things that were equipped by total accident. So go ahead and make sure. We probably could keep the bow, but the early bow was like pretty bad. Obviously, we don't have any finesse, but we probably do want to keep that. So we might be better off putting a couple points into finesse next. All right, and we can sell everything that's not those two weapons, so, and those two items.
Yeah, what can I get you?
So let's take a look. We'll sell that. We want to keep that. And I think we want to keep those. The Squire's Ring, imbued with magic. 5 health. 96, it's super not worth it, so. And then we can sell sometimes like the Cloudy Protection Shard you'll use for crafting and stuff like that. Novice Strings. I think you use a lot of this stuff. I will usually sell them early. Repair kits we definitely want to keep. Lockpicks. Skull and Bones obviously are not something we need. I don't think they do anything.
Nice talking to you.
And we could leave.
What you need.
And you do have like a carry threshold as well. Yeah, inventory limit is 70. So once we eclipse 70, I don't even think you can become over encumbered. You just can't carry anything. So, repair kits will restore a small amount of durability. There is a durability system in this game. It does not break the weapon, but you do have to repair it. I don't know if these even have, like, the books and scrolls. I don't know what you do with them, so I usually just leave them. I don't think they add to your carry weight, so. Next thing I want to do is... I know I'm really just kind of going through, like, tutorial stuff for the last half hour in this episode, and that will diminish going forward, but at the start of the game, the DLC... There was, like, a DLC items pack, basically, that's, like, a quick start pack.
Nice to see.
Sitting, like, right out here somewhere. Yeah, this one right here. It's the special deliveries chest. So this was DLC items. The way it works is once you open the chest, they are locked, right? So you're gonna get basically like heirloom style items if you've ever played World of Warcraft. Basically, as long as the chest remains closed, they will increase with your levels. So when you hit level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, they will get better inside the chest up to a cap of, like, I think it's 40. Once you open the chest, they do not get better. They do not scale with you. They were supposed to, I believe. They were bugged initially, never got fixed, and I still don't think they got fixed in the remaster. So that's what you are locked with. I know they made a couple of changes, but they've never really dabbled around with it. You have two options. You can basically wait till level 40 and open it and see if it's better than the stuff you have. Although typically at that point it is worse. I have heard that the best time to open it is in your early teens, somewhere between 12 and 15. And that's when you're going to get the most value out of them, when you're kind of in between having, you know, early bad weapons and then hitting level 20 or so and getting like your really solid stuff. I'm going to go ahead and open them to show it off. There's a lot of stuff in here, so be patient for a moment while we try and suss out what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. I think there might be like there might be like Mass Effect armor in here as well and stuff like that. But a lot of the stuff is not super great. Once you get a storage system, once you have your own house, you can store a lot of the stuff. But it's just stuff we're going to use in the early game, and once we outscale it, we'll stop using it. So go ahead and open it. We get a bunch of clothing here. You get a shield, a bunch of weapons. I mean, you know, just a ton of stuff. I'm not even gonna go through it all. There's so many things. We're actually gonna run out of inventory space, most likely. Oh, and it looks like inventory space is now the number of items. Interesting. And there might be like literally, I mean, there's more in here than I remember there being. Confident. You follow the path of an uncommon coolness. Harbinger. Preternaturally aware of motions of fate, you not only alter the destinies of your slain enemies, but can absorb some of their experience as well. 2% gain experience in Reckoning mode. I don't remember that being something. And honestly, we're gonna go through some of the items we've got here. So you've got like all this stuff, right? So you have like the Beast. You have Fate's Edge. The Forge. That's a great sword, you know. A couple different great swords. Wow, I don't remember these all being in here even. You know, you got the Mountain, which is like the big hammer. Which I don't even... Oh, can we use this? I guess so. Oof. So what I like to do, oh no, we can't use the chest again, I don't think. Ooh, might have messed that one up a little bit, but we'll take a look. I like to hold on to all of it just to have it.
Yeah, what can I get you?
But I do just want to see, is this stuff still sellable? Yes, but not for that much. Okay. And a lot of this stuff, the Fate stuff, is worthless. A lot of the armor is fairly worthwhile. And actually, I don't think... Until we get a house... What am I wanting to do here? Yeah, so until we receive Gossamer's End. Sorry, I thought I heard a knock at my door. Until we receive Gossamer's End, which is a home, you do not have a stash. Which is very interesting. Yeah. So until that, we don't have anywhere to store this stuff. So we'll have to take a look here. Sorry, something is scratching at my door. Let's see what armor we want to use. Most of it is probably not going to be too usable, as he says as he puts on armor. This is like the N7 armor. I mean, we can put on all the shepherd armor for now, apparently. Obviously. Shepherd's gauntlets. Oh, it's marking new stuff. I get it. Okay, so Shepherd's like chassis. We're wearing their best boots. Okay, fair enough. And I think there was shields still down there, right? Oh my god, there's so much stuff, dude. Yeah, we got a lot of big boy shields here, which are all worse. The only better one is maybe the tower. Blocks 9 damage. It's fair. This one, the Iron Kite Shield, Jesus. The Iron Kite Shield has like an armor, a socket basically. We can put a gem in. We'll put both of those on. For now, we can have one necklace. And the weapon stuff we won't worry about. So, that's pretty much that. We used to be able to kind of game the chest and put things back into it. I no longer think that's the case. So this will be my inventory going forward for a little bit. I think we might have to kind of sell some things off here and there. Just to make a little bit of room, but... yeah, we have no way to add this whatsoever. Which is incredible. Magical rod that will help you find special elements usable for alchemy. Fascinating. There's a lot more stuff in here than I remember ever having. And there's Fate's Mallet, which is one I like a lot. A couple different chakrams. Just a ton of shit. So, what I am going to do, we're going to call this an episode here. I'm going to see how quickly we can get Gossamer's End, the home. If we can do that quicker than I think we can, we'll maybe try and do that in the next episode or two and be able to store a lot of this stuff that we don't want right away. If not, though, I'll probably just come back with a lot of it kind of sold out and moved, and we will go from there. So, do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.